But nothing has happened. That could be the first duel, and the show starts.
Yeah, well, your boy Lewis has gotten it done, putting Wells on the map straight out of the bat here. So that's what you want to see. They do spread out a little bit to try and take over the advantage, the space that FOKUS have already taken over, but it seems they want to continue. The time is now. Do not let these rotations come in quick enough. So, well, here come the first instances of the paint shells. Bucher won't be able to do anything about that just yet. Capsy opening these things up. Godby as well. Yugi gets the job done onto that far end. Now has Heaven control, and he's just hitting off heads. Yugi, a wonderful way to start off this map. One of the key instruments of their takes here. Now with a better weaponry, swing out. Ooh, Iluri holds on and presses the D key to carry on with a second. Oh, okay, just drive-by kills all of a sudden. Is that a Volvo peak, Ferrari peak, whatever it was, it worked. And now 3 players left for the big side. You praise them, but it may have been a little bit too soon. Look at Godby now, rotating around. He's been spotted, looking to kind of get himself an advantage. But FOKUS, they've gotten the kills and now they've backed away.
And whilst all of that is happening, Pavlos, Bucher is taking all the space towards Spa. If he realizes nothing is that big default approach, they've all went for it. If you take a look at a few watts, they have realized exactly that is the case. And it gives me the vibe of an ugly lurky kill from Bucher once he realizes.
Oh yeah, even if they're allowed access to that site, there's a very instantaneous pincer that could follow through. And if you're FOKUS right now, you know that that piece of Arsenal, it can be perfect for this. So Big are pretty much walking into a trap right now, making it onto the site. Bucher swings by, but in time he doesn't peek out, finds another head, and he's still there to cause pressure. Excellently done. Spike goes down, but surely they can't hold this.
And that makes the impossible just more impossible, because your smoker is dead. Denying any space, eliminated. That chance is out of the window. And they're taking the risk. They're going a little further.
Yeah, they're wanting to push up here. The only way they gain space, the only way to kind of hold on is by getting kills. But what they do not know is that everybody's approaching from the short side. Godby asked to 4, which means Caspe, he's got a very difficult task in his hands, even though he makes a glorious kill go his way. The rest shall not, and FOKUS find a third.
FOKUS is looking for over on that defense.
Big looking to play aggressively here, as it's kind of anticipated of them too, but they do get a kill with a snake bite, which this makes it entertaining. They find their way onto the site, which means a spike can go down. This is within the realms of possibilities, Esht.
You see what happens here? The fast approaches on A, the fast approaches on site, more likely on A actually, seem to be fairly successful. There goes the Viper's pit down. Twistin might be in trouble.
That helps them so much. Trailblazer will assist them with this push here, but Iluri is able to find the head of Twistin quick enough now. Godby and Aslan are in trouble. They haven't been able to recover good weapons here, but Aslan will make that sheriff work still, alive with a Viper spit, which means the snake bite will fall a little bit to the side. They're so low. Vong is barely standing. Okay, now he's replenishing himself, but Yugi stacked to that 20 points of health. If they get close...
He gained info of the sky. He knows that could be problematic. He's blind, Pavlos, but he's out of
lights will get him out into the open. They're not touching the spike just yet, which means Aslan won't be peeking this out onto the sidelines. Here, Aslan makes it in and out! An ace for Aslan! Puts Big on the board! Yeah, it's a great game. Great Valorant.
And as that is coming in, that's a good bit of utility. Lewis can dodge it. But look at that. Do they push through? Yes, Big considers it. They're not slowed down by the snake bite at all.
Oh, they're pushing in, aren't they?
They are.
Ooh, double satchel to the backside of it. Assistance with the guiding light, but he's out into the open. Lewis holds it on. Casper on the backside. And he will be shutting down every single of the FOKUS defenders there. Bucher is the next play in contention, but he's only in showers. They can focus to the one side of the site for now, and they're even pushing towards spawn. Vong down to 70 points of health, but they do get the spike down.
There's one big problem. Opnox with the spike will get his orbital strike. He can get Bucher out of there if he wants to, or everybody else he wants to kill.
Unless Iluri comes in from the backside.
True.
Unless he's able to shut him down first, but they look to be comfortable to hold down this U-Haul control first.
Has 3 smokes, by the way. Now make it 2 with a Molotov as well.
And now, they move in. Iluri walking forwards, looking to see if he can isolate them, but they're playing together. If they peek, they're pretty much dead at this point.
Oh, and there comes the Molly. He wants to isolate one spot, but there it's going to be half. When is Big coming out? They do come out.
Diffused halfway. Orbital strike falling in. Will interrupt it. Guiding light looking to peek through here. Vong throws out one of his own, but they will commit to it. This is causing pressure onto them. Looking to line them up. But Opnox is accurate and Big control.
First time I think we saw a Sky Flash come over A short. And that's interesting, because this could give the wrong read to B, because they might believe it is not fortified. Entry kill once more coming in through Bath, but how quick is the execute, Pavlos? How quick are they onto the site? Because the operator in Yugi's hands, that's the miracle.
Oh, it's so dangerous. And they've already found 2 kills.
Yeah,
okay, they won't be able to collect any weapons, but they've already found the numbers. A trade game can work out for them, though Bucher is isolated. And now they've opened up the A site. Maybe Caspi can kind of move towards that back end. Trailblazer also clear out these angles. Seekers, yeah, they're coming in, but he's given enough time for his team to get that spike down.
He did get that spike down. The Seekers are coming. Aslan has no idea where to look at. The entire force is over from CT and Heaven. They just approach the site soon. Not much utility besides one flash that can make the difference.
Guiding lights onto the site, allowing Aslan to peek through, but the Cloudburst is there to conceal it. Your boy Lewis and Vong deliver. It's the Sheriff's baby, but Caspi wants to deny it. Updraft on top. Yugi with a classic. That's how it's done by Focus. Yugi coming alive.
Goodness. And again, I believe Casper could have done it.
He's made the call, right? He's falling back to the site. The early control he's gained is kind of given away because he knows there's no support, but they move towards this side. Yugi in a bit of trouble here. Will be able to dash away. Oh, but a shot not coming in time. You're dealing with a Jet, and Jets have dashes.
You say it. And suddenly they gained a lot of room towards Gordon. What was that shot?
They came out of nowhere, Zesh. I have no clue. Yugi's able to double it up as well. Diston needs to bring it back for his team. It could have been a lineup, but it will not be that. Focus bounced back, and it's again Yugi to be the highlight man of this round.
And you see right now, Yugi ruled out Bath already. Bucher can go to the teleporter any second. He could even throw a snakebite through it, but that might just not matter. Iluri himself is blind, but Lewis is on it.
Look at Lewis! A full-on 4-piece for Lewis. Takes the entirety of Big Al. Make it an ace as well. Focus stamp themselves on top.
Yesterday in his stream with Bucher, he said, you know what, I'm giving Yugi the space. I can't be that good. And the kid's coming in with an ace and a buy round of Big. That was massive.
He's playing with his toys, man.
He's playing with his toys, but they played that so well. They had that Viper ult out and a Yugi ruling out Bath. They could reinforce that B.
Fully relying on Obnox's smokes right now. Looking to push away, guiding lights, double blast pack in, Twistin with a side angle. That's a good shot, but Vong in and out of battle, manages to find himself the safety with a quick pick, looking to push through a little bit too aggressive, getting too over eager, and Big will take advantage of it. Still, equalize when it comes to the numbers, and there's also Yugi coming in from Hookah. One quick shot coming in with his updraft, but still has the operator that can do damage safely, putting the spike down in the middle of the site. But Focus have got 3 players on very different angles. Vong allowed to push through. Caspi has to fall. Obnox in the middle of the site looking for the shot. Has to push through. Bucher on top. Bucher with 3. Focus have done it again. 8 rounds this half. They're completely destroying Big.
I hope we have a minute once in a while to talk about that Brimstone, but let's see. A minute on the clock, and the execute might just come out.
Okay, Aslan will be getting out a lot of information there. Not many tags, so finds himself an angle. Snakebite onto the bottom end, right click onto Lewis, ends up falling due to the snakebite. Now needs to be careful from the push from sight. Dash coming through, but Bucher drops again. Focus getting most of the kills, and this is getting dangerous for Big. Through the smoke as well, Yugi. That is just disastrous. Patience. Okay.
Mortarfire.
Now this is fathomable. Maybe this could happen for them, but not when they push like that. Not when they push into the crosshairs of Bucher like this. They'll do it again, but this time it's Vong's bullets to do the job. Focus, start things off strong yet again with a pistol. Something tells me Focus have done their homework. Yugi. Yeah. Well, taking down Twist and an early swing coming in from him. Focus will eat up these early kills for breakfast. They've gotten so many of those in this particular map.
And suddenly, as the world stands still, the clock stopped working, we're back to life, back to reality. As it all might have been just a wild dream. I didn't even expect that game to come anyway, but here we go. Casper doesn't expect what happens next as he finds one. Eager. That's a bonus. Can I just say that's a bonus, by the way?
It is a bonus, but thankfully God B is able to bring Big back in a position where they can win this round, right? He's got reinforcements coming through from Hookah. Spike making its way. No, TP'd out. Heading towards that A site. Obnox is the first player that will need to come up against this. And it seems he's making the decision. Right, if they overpick me, I'm going to take them down. But if they do not, I'm going to have to wait for my teammates. They've already arrived. Showers, Vong, spring out.
That's
there
good.
You go. Quick headshot to be found. And Luri, though, also trading him back very, very quickly. Spike committed to. easing up to the backsides of this position. Aslan swinging out, and that's an opportunity taken grandly. Ilori onto the back end, though, has to deal with one, but Godby is damaged. He's so softened up. It should be an easy cleanup. Diffuse, not even halfway. Ilori, a quadra kill for him. Keeps Focus in charge. Oh, they're not buying it. And the Seekers can seal it as well, right? A big obfuscation. Caspi peeks out. He's got the idea. Now they may want to rotate, but it may be all a little bit too late. Lewis finding the shot. Blast back in. Dash away. We'll be able to find the second kill, which means they've got site control. The rest of them will find access. Yugi's so low, though, which makes it so difficult. Spike goes down, and already Big find their way back in. Already with elbow control, looking to break into this site.
That retake is not supported by the best of utility. No more smokes or a molly, but they're coming in, Pavlos, and here comes the first.
Oh, Twiston is able to trade it back quite easily. He's able to find a second one as well, which means Focus are on the back for here. 2v3. Vong went to the sideline here. Oh, there's a really good orbital strike to come through. Picking up a weapon, and that will be your downfall. Vong, all that you need. Twiston will be able to bounce back from an incendiary, kind of delaying him, but it's misplaced. Ilori looking to peek by, and he finds it once again. Focus on 12. Focus on map point. Again, Big have to hold on here, have to be resilient. Guiding light. He's got on the info, but he backs away. Sky Smoke giving him more space. Pre-fires. Trailblazer has to back away. Dash from Yugi here. Looks to move in. Another piece of guiding light. Looking to move on also. Orbital strike coming a little bit too late. How much damage can it do? Caspi finding one. Yugi onto the side. Getting his entry. Yugi with another. Godby, though, will get backstabbed himself. Gets a double here, Lewis. And now he's turned the entire script around. Aslan is all that remains. He needs something inhuman here because Focus have already done the big deeds. He's already been able to avoid the showstopper. He has to avoid the paint shields, but he's got to do a lot more than that. 3 players up against them. A Viper's Pit. A Spike to be diffused.
Oh, tough do you want it?
Aslan, you're walking on fire, and you've walked directly into the crossfire of Lewis. Focus have taken down Big's map pick for the first map in this series. What a way to start off the day, Zesht.
I kind of have a worry. Is Big maybe damn prepared? Is Big maybe damn anti-shredding this team called Focus? We'll see. We have a few rounds ahead of us, and if it's going to be a free mapper or not, it's going to be decided quite soon. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Chaos. Chaos right at the start with aggression coming through from both ends, but it seems the B site has been opened up, and Luri gets a spike down quickly enough, although his damage down to half. Likewise to Godby, as he also wants to cross towards this main entry, but there's just so many aftershock damage coming in from both ends. But here, we're looking at Focus getting on those post-plant defensive positions. Caspi anticipates one to the left, but in panic brings out a slow up, looking to find another kill here, but Aslan aggresses. No room to be given out. Everyone from the Focus side peeks out at the same time, and they're able to take down the remaining players of Big. 1 round goes to Focus.
Booher told me this is basically Sujetsu kind of setup he plays with his tripwires and his cam, so he rules out the entire team.
Pain? Damn. Okay.
Not again.
Oh, Big are losing players all across the map right now. Aggression from 2 different players on 2 sides of the map. And now they're on the back foot. A-site taking over. Spike has found its way in.
Yeah, I mean, it is nearly coming down, but it doesn't fully come down. That's the only thing that matters, right? It's still a 2 versus 4. It is still sort of possible. Opnox and Aslan know how to hit shots, but Spike's going down anyway.
It very much depends whether Aslan gets this first pick. There's 2 picks, actually. I think he maybe spotted out a shoulder there, Vong. And Blurry maybe swing out at the same time. Simultaneous swing by, and Aslan will have to drop. Therefore, no pick will make this fathomable.
That would be tremendous for their potential success over on this map. On Bind, they've done the same thing by being significantly better in the first half. And now, popping heads, Twiston starts, Yugi got a reply. It's a 4 versus 4 with a good chunk of time left, but it seems like the objective has been set.
Yeah, the objective is on site. Looking to move in from 2 different angles here. And looking to overwhelm them all across, but it seems Caspi finds himself an upper angle that Vong takes care of. All down to Aslan now. And up against 3, so difficult. And the weapon he has is not going to make it possible.
Ourselves, Twiston holding the door. Nobody holding A main actively, which I think is a good choice. God realizes what's in front of B. Will they just be running? Will it just be that fast?
Oh, it looks like it's going to be Flashpoint coming through from Godby. Isn't going to delay them too much. Last pack.
Uh-oh.
Onto tunnel. Oh,
It's
No
clear.
one found. It's cleared out completely. Bucher, though, ends up falling. A great shot for Obnox to give them back in, but can he deliver the second kill? He can. Lewis ends up falling. Now
we go.
Big have the advantage. That's what they need. Yuki looking to bring them back, and maybe he can. They may have some space to be granted over using the Orbiter Strike. They've solidified an advantage. They've given themselves space towards site, but it's still a 2-on-2, and Big are approaching together.
They very much do. Yugi falls,
Twiston.
swinging too wide.
And it's opened up due to the aftershock, out into the open, collected both of them. Big finally get themselves around on the board.
The relief.
It's a little bit unfortunate, really, but Aslan, this is a time to
Finally.
shine.
Number
You
one.
needed that. First kill goes their way. That's what they need. Let's keep it going.
It feels the first time like FOKUS is finding resistance over on the A side. And they're like, hold on, they can hold that site, they can hold that spot, they can. But there's a reply. The lurk pays off. Smoker is dead.
Such an important kill to gather. And they're even pushing forwards towards this A site, but the spike heading towards the B site shows us it could be an obfuscation. Resurrection, bringing every single one of the players from Big alive here. Rolling Thunder also coming forth. There are so many players nearby. Slow also following suit. Aslan isn't budging, but he ends up dying. What a swing by
Again.
Lewis. He's opened up the entirety of that ace site. And the rest of FOKUS are looking to come in, which means he has to hold it all by himself. Sky Smoke also falling suit towards a spawn. Flashpoint.
No.
Lewis with an on-fangle. Finds another. Showstopper will be his downfall, but he still buys enough time for Fong to find his way onto his site. Now has to swing out, though, needs to get them kills because the rest of Big are pursuing him, and he's able to do it. Bucher with the backstab as well. FOKUS are playing beautiful Valorant right now.
They still have a
Waiting
trademark.
for the info to come through. The fault line also will assist, but this is from the FOKUS side.
And they directly go for it. And they directly come for it with just nothing else than that showstopper. But what can Aslan do?
Oh, here we go. Aslan is able to hold on. Rendezvous away, but it's just where the Orbiter Strike lands. Unfortunate for him. Could have not read that, even if he tried. And now onto the site. They've gotten themselves the space. They've gotten themselves now the cross towards tower, easing
my
up the
God.
kills. It's chaos. Orbiter Strike also falling in front of them. But look, his big approach. All of them together. Godby also finds a kill. Yuki quickly traded back still. A 2-on-3 as FOKUS need to collect themselves to get that spike down. But Big putting a lot of pressure, but just staying behind these walls because FOKUS know they're there.
They will not take a risk. They will not do a peek. And here they're ready. Even the ult is being brought in.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder just helping out in that endeavor. Fault line also
There he goes.
will be used here from Illuri. Quick kill being gathered now. They need to bounce back from it, but it's going to be a little bit too difficult from that end. Oh dear, it's getting from tough to worse here, and it's down to a duel. Obnox and Bucher. Oh, and it's going to be the one to take it. Obnox, takes it Bucher down, and Big prevail.
But Big are looking for a different target. A quick one. And that seems to be all on B.
Yeah, a very quick one coming its way. Fong with the first shot coming through.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Bucher with an angle will end up falling. Godby is able to take care of him, looking to push onto the site. Spike can go down, though. Not too big of an issue. Big start things off strong now on the attacking side. But how do they act from this, right? Up close.
Oh, Obnox
Okay,
spotted. He reloads?
they know where he is. Has to reload out into the open still. Ends up falling, which means Big have a chance here. Looking to hold it back, but Yugi hasn't had a bite of this just yet. Aslan also doing a similar
There we
damage,
go.
but Yugi takes it home. Triple kill for him. Big comes up alive when it's most required.
Here's a duel off the duel list, and there you go. That's not a lot. That can easily be picked up if the momentum is swinging in your way. But Big finally need momentum, and it's getting denied once more. They tried a bit with Alert. That does not happen.
Oh, so often FOKUS get themselves these first picks.
First
So
15
often.
seconds.
They start off this round very nicely. And Yugi still holds on when he's up against two. Incredible. Big, whenever they gain an advantage, whenever they gain a round, it's swiftly taken from their hands. Stolen away. Taking down both relegated teams from VCT EMEA. FOKUS 2-0. Big could also fall in such a fashion. Yugi with a chance. First quick kill, quickly traded back here from Casper. They carry it on from here, right? FOKUS close by. They've got the right players. The cross has come forth, though. Showstopper is followed up by Lewis. This could delay them. Rolling Thunder has to use it, which means Big has space to work with. But can they commit to it? Paint shells also will give them some room, and it's just enough to get that spike down.
Yeah, you say that, but that man should be
no.
dead. No, he just makes it
He is?
just to be killed.
Out onto the open. Will get traded out though. Gobby and Twiston get the job done. Down to a 2 versus 3 focus. They can still hold on if they get this first trade. Flashed out Twiston. Will play it aggressively and we'll be getting out Lewis. Perfectly done here from Twiston. Falls back right in time to collect the headshot onto Ilori. Big, not out of it just yet.
Oh, it is an responsive game, I tell you that. 50 more seconds, and they're making themselves ready. No ults on the side of Big, but here's the start.
Lovely angle there from Casper, allowing your boy Lewis to get eliminated, really. That wall will be breaking shortly. Focus are very close to this, but Big has switched up their minds very, very quickly and now heading towards this
They're selling that, and man, Focus is buying it. That seems like, yep, they're coming, but it's all on a different side. And suddenly, if Gob also gets this plant, he has his ult ready. That's gonna be a life insurance.
They don't have any smokes though, which means the crosshair is completely uncovered and very reliant onto these jewels. Vong is able to find the first one, which means the numbers have been equalized. Twiston though finds that long shot, and now they've got spike control down. They've got full control. Twiston with the backstab gets them dealt with. 9 to 11. Big are getting close.
And so Opnox together with Twiston will take a bit of dish control. They will focus on that. Aslan finally hitting his shots as well. It all goes better and better. And all the utility coming in so early. But as I say that, operator advantage is there for Focus.
That aftershock was just way too big of a distraction. Even though Yugi was holding down that angle, there was nothing Aslan could do. Rolling Thunder, though, coming in very shortly. Bats back away. Twiston only just trading it out as Lewis has had to defend his teammates' his life, but it's still a 3-on-4. Ilori holding it down, and this is Focus' opportunity to get themselves to that point. Lewis again, bouncing back hard. Obnox on the back end. They know where he is. They'll pursue him. They throw everything at him. They've done what was necessary, and Obnox has got nothing to do this particular round.
10 seconds left.
This is the play for the real. This is the one for the history books. Yeah, you say no way. I'm going to pitch it to you like it is. There is a way.
Okay.
How likely is it? Not very much.
First step, right?
Go for
Tower
it.
play.
Take it easy.
Second step. Get the first player that piques you.
Agreed.
Hide away and go for more. Let's see if you can do that, Obnox. Spike fully planted for you.
He could make it work, actually, if he's not killed earlier with the Molotov.
They're coming in, but Buka swings by. No opportunity there. At least we entertained the idea. At least we gave him a chance. But Focus is not giving them that.
Oh, man.
Not the slightest. Map point, serious point. One round away from Focus making it into challenges.
Match point.
You see them take it all overall, but Aslan versus Yugi.
All over again, man. This duel highlighted over and over again. I really need a counter to show up how many of these duels they've had and how many of them went into Yuigi's way.
And look at the
Now
ults.
across towards main. Yeah.
Bong. That's one vital one. Booher gains information. Gop is down. This could be all done.
This could be it. Unless Big are able to find themselves some quick kills here, but Focus allow them the space. Vong also with another. Joyston up close, looking to make the difference, but Vong is challenged up. Finds a headshot, and that's restored down to Obnox. Focus, 43 maps, and only one round remains for you to make it into VCT challenges, and you will be able to make it through the entirety of the VALORANT Regional League of DACH, and now through VCT promotion, the first team to make it to VCT challenges.
They pick up the golden ticket. The VALORANT Champions Tour is theirs.